one of the most famous and most credible and most authentic visitations of Imam al-Hussein is referred to as Ziyarat Warith, where we address Abu Abdullah al-Hussein as the inheritor of prophets and messengers and apostles of Allah. In that same ziyarah, we also paid homage to Abul-Fadhl Abbas. And one of the things that we say is this: أشهد أنك مضيت على بصيرة من ربك. I bear witness that you led your life with an inner eye, with insight that is unequaled. أشهد أنك مضيت على بصيرة من ربك مقتديا بالصالحين. And the way you were able to achieve that life of righteousness was by taking those who are good, by taking prophets and messengers as your role models, as your examples, and as the people who lead the way for you. I'd like to talk a little bit about this unique feature of Abul-Fadhl Abbas, the fact that he was endowed with insight so as to allow him to take the positions that he took in Karbala. Those stories that redefined heroism. Stories of Abbas redefine the notion of sacrifice and empathy and courage and bravery. They give these notions a completely different definition. And the only way he could have done that was by having that insight, which in turn gave him certainty and steadfastness. It's the basira of Abul-Fadhl Abbas. Abbas became such an extraordinary figure to the point that Imam Zayn al-Abidin speaks about his grandeur in the following terms. He says, إِنَّ لِعَمِّيَ الْعَبَّاسِ مَنْزِلَةً يَغْبِطُهُ عَلَيْهَا جَمِيعُ الشُّهَدَاءِ. We have a prophetic narration, a very famous one, in which the Prophet says, for every good deed, there is another deed that is better and more precious and more valuable than that, except one deed. And the Prophet says, and I quote, فَوْقَ كُلِّ ذِي بِرٍّ بِرٍّ حَتَّى يُقْتَلَ الْمَرْءُ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. When someone is martyred in the way of Allah, when someone has their blood shed because they're defending their honor, they're defending their country, or they're defending the dignity and the sanctity of their religion. فوق كل ذي بر بر حتى يقتل المرء في سبيل الله. So those with the highest status on the day of judgment are those who are killed in the way of Allah. Those who are categorized as martyrs. And not just anyone who gets the term martyr slapped on them, but someone who satisfies the conditions of being a martyr. However, Imam Zayn al-Abidin says that while the martyrs on the day of judgment will have the highest positions above any and all people, even the martyrs will be envious towards the position of Abul-Fadhl Abbas. إِنَّ لِعَمِّيَ الْعَبَّاسِ مَنْزِلَةً يَغْبِطُهُ عَلَيْهَا جَمِيعُ الشُّهَدَاءِ. All the greatest heroes of all time will say, what a status do you have, O Abbas? What a position do you have?